Hey guys, I'm just making a little tutorial for you guys about my ultra cobblestone generator, pretty much the fastest one you can make. It's only double barrel, you can make it bigger, more barrels if you want, but double barrel is plenty fast enough. So I'll just break some blocks here and show you how fast it is to begin with. So I break a bunch of these blocks, right, and then I'll come over here and flip this switch, and you can move this switch pretty much anywhere, and it's gonna make cobblestone pretty quick. So if you're using a stone pickaxe, you literally cannot break 2 blocks before it regenerates. So even with a diamond pickaxe, it's hard to mine down even one side. So pretty much for any sky block or anything, this is more than good enough. So let me show you first off how to build a basic cobblestone generator. What you're going to want is you're going to want water, right? And then usually what I do in skyblock is I'll put down some dirt like this and then put lava right there, and then I'll make 2 cobblestone, right? So I can kind of mine away the cobblestone and it'll come back. And this is good if you have 1 person on your island or 2 people. Now if you have more than 2 people, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put another hole right there, put more water there, and then you can have 4 going at the same time from one lava. And this setup right here will never turn your lava into obsidian, which is really nice. So you can have basically 4 people going at this one if you want, always getting cobblestone. So the next thing I'm going to show you is how to build basically minimal redstone piston cobblestone generator. So let's go over here, and I messed that up. Okay. So, right, just basic cobblestone generator. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put the water going into here instead of over here. And it hates me. Okay, so then you got to set up like that, right? So then if you put a piston right there, it's still going to form the cobblestone, right? So what you're going to want to do is when you get a lever, and just put the lever on the ground, and you can just go like this and it'll push it out, right? So the advantage of this over a normal one is if you hit the cobblestone on this type of one over here, is a chance that the cobblestone will drop and go into the lava and burn up, right? Now with this, if you just keep going out like this, you can actually do it pretty quick, especially if you have 2 people. And the advantage is the cobblestone will never go into the lava. So from this setup, you can, if you have enough redstone, you can make a 5 clock, which is pretty easy to do. I have one set up over here. So this is a basic 5 clock right here. Let me show you how to make one real quick. So all you're going to do is you're going to space these 2 apart. And you're going to come over here, 1 gap in between, and space that one 2 apart as well. And you're just going to take redstone torches like that and like that. Pretty easy, right? And you just come over the top, make it go like that, connect it all the way around, and see how it's blinking? That's a 5 clock because it uses 5 torches, right? So then if you want to, this is pretty basic, you just put it into your piston and then see how it pushes it out. You don't really have to do any work. Now if you notice the difference between this one and the one I have over there, that one, every time it creates a cobblestone, it'll push it right as it creates it, right? And this will actually work in the 1.5 up. My version will work in the 1.5 update as well, because this does not use a bud switch. It uses an RS NOR latch timed perfectly to when the cobblestone will generate. So this right here is pretty basic setup. You can also do a 5 clock with repeaters if you want, but I don't really recommend that. But so yeah, I mean, this is pretty basic. So if you want to make the perfect one, I'm just gonna fly over it right here because it's pretty complicated. Basically for the on-off switch, I just have a piston, a regular piston, and a block of sand so it falls. This is because I couldn't get any slime in my skyblock world at the time, so I didn't want to use a sticky piston. But basically you switch it so that these are always off, because you want to invert it right here, right? So you want your pistons to always be off when the switch is off, and then when you switch this on, it's actually going to invert it, right? And it's going to make the the 5 o'clock. It's going to make the 5 o'clock stay on until you want it to turn off. So I've got it on actually a 1, 2, 3, 4 delay right here, so that it perfectly times it. Right, so it's really fast. As you can tell, it's much faster than that other one I just made. So now if you lag a little bit in a server or something, it's going to mess up. And the way you fix that is you just hit the switch off for a little bit, let it reset like this, then flip it back on and it should work just fine again. So that's pretty much it. I mean, if you want to copy this setup right here, it's pretty easy. Got a little RS NOR latch. If you guys don't know how to make these, if you guys really need help, I can make a complete tutorial, but it should be basic enough that you guys should be able to get it. Okay, good luck.